Okay, this is a video for Yifei and Malena and Maria, um, looking at how to be creative with probability problems like this one, which Malena and Maria actually solved last week. So Yifei and I played the game here. I beat her, and then she solved the problem. But what we were going to do today is make a spreadsheet that plays the game. So I did this afternoon. It was a it was a little bit tricky, but come here. I know. Right. So every time I press F9, it plays the game, and it knows where to stop. The moment a 6 is thrown, the game finishes. Oh look, that was lucky. It was a 6 on the first go. Usually, of course, that doesn't happen. Oh, there's another one. Sometimes it goes all the way to the end. Okay, so I think it's quite a creative task to program the spreadsheet to do this. And I'll give you some clues. Here are some of the functions I used. So Maria wasn't with us last week, but actually she's seen this before. Rand between is pretty obvious what that does. She wasn't here when we did if. So if is a way of programming Excel to do things like you did in Coding Club, really. And the syntax goes like this. If the first thing is true, then the function is 0. If the first thing is false, then the function is the second thing, rand between. Okay, throwing the dice. And Malena and Yifei haven't seen this one. It is what it sounds like. It's a product of numbers. Okay, so whatever these numbers are, from B2 to F2, which I guess would be B2 to F2, whatever these numbers are, it multiplies them together. And the other thing that's really useful in Excel is the use of these dollar signs. Those are what we call absolute cell references. If you put a dollar sign, it means when you copy and paste this function and drag it, the B2 stays the same. I guess I could demonstrate that if I copied that and do another sheet. Paste it there. Actually, maybe not. Right, I need to show it another way. So, if I have something like this, yeah. Make that a bit bigger. Let's say I want to make an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence, and these are the values of n. And let's say 3 is the first term, and 5 is the common difference. So I could type equals first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Yeah, this will work. Not sure you can see that perfectly. Let's see. Make it a bit bigger. Make it a bit bigger. Yeah, see that? So E2 is the first term, E3 is the common difference. No, F2 is the common difference. Okay. Now, if you don't know about absolute cell references, when I drag that down, everything changes. So when I look here now, this function, it's got E4, F4, but I always wanted it to use this cell E2 as the first term and this cell F2 as the common difference. So the way you get around that is with these absolute cell references. You put a $sign and you put a $sign there. Now when I drag it, now when I drag it, it does what I want. If I go here, see, it's updated the n value. It's now E6. That's when n is 4. Okay, that's good. But it's always looking at F2 for the common difference. Okay, that's why absolute cell references are so useful. So now if I make this 10, it does what I want. First term 3, common difference 10. I make this 2. Get it? So absolute cell references with the $signs. So that's what I used here. So today's task to be creative is to figure out how I made this spreadsheet using those functions. And I think what's also interesting about this maths higher level exam question is the random variable of how many trials. So there's one trial of the game and I win. And there, what's that? 2 trials, because nobody won the first time round. So the length of the game varies randomly, as well as who wins the game. So they're B1, they're A1. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that's recorded. Yeah. Okay, so Malena and Maria and Yifei, try to make this spreadsheet using your own creativity.